Good day, everyone. Hi. I'm just relaxing right now. I just finished work. I've been working since 6 o'clock in the morning until now, and now I'm waiting for a customer to come and pick up one last cake. And after that, I'm free. Oh wait, I'm not free, but I have to cook for my dinner afterwards. So penat. And nowadays with MCO, everything, you can't really go out, and then all the kedai gunting are closed. So my hair has becoming crazier and crazier every day, uncontrollable. In the morning when I wake up, I shower and I put gel. In the afternoon, I start going crazy already. And don't mind my big old pinggan tambah, please. So fat. I don't know how to lose weight. I just can't. I don't have time. I mean, I work all the time, After I finish working, baking for hours and hours, and then decorating hours and hours, I really don't have time to go to the gym, I would prefer just stay home and sleep. So tiring, And sometimes I wish I could, I work in the office, 9 to 5 hours, 9 to 5 kind of hours, where it's very certain, after 5, then you go home, you can go to the gym. That's what I did before, probably 10-11 years ago. I go to the gym on regular basis, very fit. I run a lot of running, and then I lift weights and all, gain a little bit of muscle and everything. Then what happened was, Japan was hit by tsunami, that really huge tsunami in 2011, and at that time I was doing another business, and then my customer was Japanese. So after 1 year, the tsunami had passed by. Finally, my customer in Japan said that, okay, we can't do it anymore. The business has become really, really slow and everything, I mean, here I was, I set up my whole business based on him, I didn't market my things, the things that I designed, all the Hawaiian things, all the Hawaiian costumes, all the Hawaiian jewelry, basically pretty much revolve around Hawaiian designs, just for the Japanese customer, So when he kaput, not the business, I mean, the business was okay in Japan, but it's just that they cannot buy a lot of things from me, So as a result, I couldn't move on anymore, where I have to let go of things, and all my workers move on, they quit, and then they find another job, which is okay. It was really hard, and then I had to find some other job to make a living. And I went to hotel and catering school in UiTM Shah Alam. So and I always love baking, anyway. So that was really the point where I thought, okay, maybe I should do something that I really, really like. And then my best friend Kamizi suggested that, okay, maybe you should start baking also, and maybe you should start, and I can sell your cakes at my office mates at Malaysia Airlines Subang. So that's what I did for a while, and Kamizi is brilliant, he's a thinker, although he annoys me really, really bad at sometimes, but it's a love-hate kind of situation, because he's my best friend, I've known him forever, he's weird. He's not weird, but he's really a difficult-minded person, He likes to do things his own way, it's weird. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about him now. But thinking about him makes me laugh, because he's just funny in his own way, Anyway. Kamizi is weird. Anyway, so I sold a lot of cakes at his office, and he helped me a lot, I would never forget that, He's the only person who would think that, He said, okay, I'm gonna sell your cake at my office. So I did. I made birthday cakes, I made this and that, I have a lot of baking books, so that's when I start opening my books and everything. And in fact, when I studied in the US, when me, Kamizi, and my other friends, we studied in Hawaii, Hawaii Pacific University, and we took hospitality, you know, and there were some classes for cooking and all, you know, so basic culinary classes and all, you know, not intensive, but you know, we have books, and then we had to do presentation on cookings and on everything. It was fun, you know. So all these are collective things, you know, that makes me think that okay, maybe baking is what Allah wants me to do, you know. So yeah, I love baking, you know. So I developed from there bit by bit, you know. I gather my own recipe and everything, you know. I discovered that one day, after a few months, Kamisi ordered a cake from me, you know, a simple butter cake, you know, for a small celebration at her homes, you know. And Kamisi's sister, she's very eclectic and very high taste, you know, and she knows a lot of things, you know. And then she tasted my cake. This is so funny. And then she ate it, and then she said, "Oh my god, this is not butter." She said, "This is not butter." And here I was like, wait, I use buttercup. Buttercup is not butter? Then I look at the ingredient on buttercup. I realized that buttercup, oh my god, it's just another version of margarine. You know, it's like margarine with extra bunch of stuff in it. It's not even butter. You know, if you look at real butter, a simple one, you know, Tatura, Anchor, and all the SES and all kinds of things, the only ingredients they have in there is what? Milk. 100%. And some are salted, some are unsalted. So then I realized, oh shit, buttercup is not butter. Oh, okay, I have to stay away from this. I'm not gonna use this. I'm not gonna sell margarine cake. What the hell is that? Anyway, so from there on, I start using butter on all my recipe, you know. The one that needs butter, I will use butter. And my buttercream is definitely butter. So, I developed my own skill and everything, you know. After a few years, then I started to find out about classes that is done by other bakers, you know, advanced bakers, you know. They do these classes at home and everything. So it's fun, you know. I learn bit by bit, you know, but I think I realized, you know, I don't follow trend. When I do cakes, I don't really follow what the trend is, you know. What's the trend now? Okay, that salted egg cakes, you know. It's like I have these good friends, you know. He said, oh, my best friend is selling this salted egg cakes, you know, left and right, you know. It's like, and I was laughing about it, and he asked me, you know, why you laugh? I said, I don't do all these trendy things. I sell classic things, you know. I sell good classic, good quality, classic flavor things like butter vanilla, you know, a good chocolate moist, you know, a good devil's fruit cake, you know. Neapolitan, I created that quite a while, long time ago, probably 8-10 years ago. I did that. I made 3 layers of different flavor: chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla, and also with chocolate cream and also strawberry cream. And then I also did cookies and cream, which is an Oreo cake. And also I did Oreo trio cakes. Then I created later on, which is chocolate, Oreo, and vanilla with Oreo buttercream. So, you know, all these things that I developed over time, you know. My cat is asking for attention. Apa kakak? Pun apa? I'm talking to the camera right now. Okay? Okay. So I just I don't really like to compete in the market with the product that everybody is selling, you know. Oh, I sell this too, you know. Oh, it's a trend now. I sell this too, you know. Oh, look at me, I'm doing this too. I can do this. No, I don't. I just, you know, I prefer to do my own thing, you know. I just prefer to develop my own flavor, you know, use good quality products, you know, good quality cakes that is moist, you know, freshly made, freshly baked, you know. I don't bake cakes 1 week before and freeze it, and then, you know, when customer wants it and I give it. No, you know, I bake the cakes at the very last minute, you know. The problem with me is I cannot do things in advance, you know. I have to do things like almost on the verge of a last minute kind of thing, you know. Um, I've realized, you know, several times when I start baking so early, you know, like one day ahead, you know, of the delivery date, you know, or 2 days, you know, I tend to make mistakes. There are so many occasions that happens. So penat, you know. So then I end up doing things twice, you know. So now I know why, because when I do things leisurely in advance, I tend to make mistake, you know. But when I do things at the last minute, so Melayu, I'm more focused, you know. I'm really careful, you know. So I'm afraid that I might make mistake and I don't have time to remake it again. So I force myself to really concentrate on it, you know. It's weird how my brain works, you know. I'm a single-minded person, you know. I cannot do things so many things at the same time, you know. I can only do one thing, you know. If I'm baking, you know, and then suddenly my adik comes and then he say, oh, he start to chatting to me while I'm mixing things. Rest assured, I'll screw up something in it. So usually when he comes and talk to me, I'll stop everything and listen first. Okay, and then I'm done. He's done talking, then I continue. It's really weird how I do things, you know. That's just how it is. So usually baking is really long hours and tiring things, you know. I have to really love it, you know. But at one time, you know, in many occasions, it becomes like a love-hate kind of thing, you know. I hate it to the point that I don't want to do it anymore, you know. But then I realize, oh wait, I don't have any other job to depend on. Who's going to pay my bills? I don't have a full-time job, you know. Like some of the ladies who do this for a living, you know, they have a job and also at the weekend and they get so many orders, you know. They get 2 incomes, you know. And they get to tell the customer, okay, if you want this design, it's 300. Take it or leave it. Yeah, they can do that. They can afford, you know. I can't do that. I can't force people to take how much I sell, you know. Oh, this one I want 300, this one I want 500. Or if you want a car design, I want 3,000 for it. Did you see the Proton car cake? Oh my god. Anyway, it was shocking. I'm not gonna comment about that, but I know the inside story anyway. So I charge things based on what's comfortable for me and what's reasonable for me. You know, it's enough for me. It's not too low and it's not too expensive. At the same time, a good price that I don't undersell other people, you know. I think that's enough, you know. I don't have a shop, I don't have a worker, you know. I'm doing all this at home. So I think it's okay. All the prices that I've been doing, you know. But of course, over years, you know, I increase the price because all the raw materials, all the ingredients have gone up in prices, you know. Well, economy shit and stuff. Penat nak layan all these butter prices that goes up every freaking year. Sometimes 2-3 times a year. When there's a crisis, you know, they said, oh, there's not enough butter in France. I mean, what the hell is that? And then they start saying that, oh, we're gonna increase the price. What? Just that? They find all these weird excuses to increase price. Ugh. But anyway, we bakers, we have to go around it. We have to just deal with it, you know. We cannot stop not using butter, you know. We have to keep using butter, you know. I cannot start another business and make butter. But anyway, why didn't Malaysia produce any butter anyway, you know? Like Farm Fresh and all, you know, they produce milk. Why can't they produce butter and cheese? Anyway, that's another story. Yeah, I just wonder. Well, anyway, with MCO right now, it was pretty slow at first, but then people start to realize that they can still order a lot of things by using runners, you know, like GoGet, Lalamove, Grab, you know, and all those people, because government did not stop them from delivering food, you know, which is good, you know, because food is basic needs, you know. Everybody wants food, you know. So eventually people learn how to use those services and they start order a lot of things. It's just that the volume, the size of the cakes and the things that they ordered, it's not a lot, because usually they order cakes for a party. But because the MCO, there's only a small family in the house, so they only order a small cake usually. It's like that, you know, so because they cannot do any more party or invite people to come, you know. Which is good, but there's still business, you know. There's still income, you know. You can still get, you know, like 200-300 a day, you know, 400 a day, you know. If you do like a 2 fondant cakes a day, you already got like what, maybe 500-400, you know, which is okay. It's good, you know, but that's just the price of the cake. It's not the profit, you know. So which is good, alhamdulillah. Can still survive. I guess that's it for now. Besides how ugly I look, and look at my hair, holy shit, I really in need of a haircut. Maybe soon, hopefully. This week I definitely can go to any barber shop, even if they open, because I just don't have time for it. Maybe next week. Maybe next week after Raya, maybe Wednesday, I'm gonna stop baking for a week, because I wanna rest. Because this week I'm pretty packed. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so many cakes continuously. Because since I don't go back home for Raya, I decided to take orders, which is okay lah, you know. At least I don't sit around and mope, feel sad. I cannot go back, I'm so sad. Of course, you know, I'm sad, but you know, I miss my mom and my sisters, my kampong. But it's a blessing in disguise, you know. At least I can still work and get income out of it. Anyway, it's 5:45 now PM. I better get ready to cook for my iftar, for buka puasa. I don't know what to cook, but we'll see. Something simple, fast, because I really don't feel like spending hours and hours in the kitchen again. It's so hot today. I just want to cook something fast, like half an hour, then it's done. I just want to eat and be done with it. What do you think? It's okay, yeah? Okay, people. Thank you for watching and listening to my story, how I started my business and all. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Peace.